The ground is shifting. A seismic tremor is running through the global financial system. For decades, the US dollar has reigned supreme, the undisputed titan of international trade. But a new wind is blowing from the east, carrying with it the seeds of rebellion. The BRICS nations, Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, are rising. They are weary of the dollar's dominance, of its power, of its grip on their economic destinies. They are ready to challenge the established order, to forge a new path, a path free from the shackles of the dollar. The world watches with bated breath. The stakes are high. This is not just about currency, it's about power, influence, and the future of the global economy. The BRICS nations, with their vast populations and resources, hold the key to a new era, an era where the dollar's word is no longer law. The air crackles with anticipation. The de-dollarization revolution has begun. The first tremors are already being felt. BRICS nations are increasingly conducting bilateral trade in their own currencies, bypassing the dollar entirely. They are creating new payment systems, alternatives to the Western-dominated SWIFT network, systems that operate outside the reach of U.S. sanctions. They are building a parallel financial universe, brick by brick, challenging the very foundations of the dollar-centric system. The old guard is rattled. The U.S., long accustomed to the dollar's unchallenged supremacy, watches with a mixture of disdain and apprehension. The established financial institutions, the IMF, the World Bank, built on the bedrock of the dollar, sense the ground shifting beneath their feet. The de-dollarization movement, once dismissed as a fringe idea, is gaining momentum, fueled by a growing chorus of discontent. The BRICS nations are not alone in their quest to break free from the dollar's dominance. Across the globe, countries are feeling the weight of the U.S. dollar, its volatility, its weaponization as a tool of foreign policy. They see the BRICS defiance as a beacon of hope, a sign that the seemingly invincible dollar can be challenged. The movement is gaining traction. From the bustling streets of Shanghai to the bustling markets of Mumbai, from the favelas of Rio de Janeiro to the steppes of Russia, a common desire for economic sovereignty is taking root. Developing nations, tired of being beholden to the whims of the U.S. economy, are seeking alternatives. The BRICS are forging new alliances, building bridges across continents. They are creating new institutions designed to rival the old guard, institutions that operate on the principles of equality and mutual benefit. The new development bank, headquartered in Shanghai, stands as a testament to this ambition, a counterweight to the Western-dominated World Bank. This is not just about economics. It is about fairness. It is about creating a level playing field, a global financial system that works for all nations, not just a select few. It is about giving a voice to the voiceless, empowering the marginalized, and ushering in a new era of global cooperation. Central to the BRICS de-dollarization strategy is the creation of a new financial architecture, one that reduces their reliance on Western institutions. At the heart of this new architecture lies the concept of a commodity-backed currency. Imagine a currency backed by a basket of commodities: gold, oil, rare earth metals. This is not a new idea, but the BRICS, with their combined economic might, have the potential to make it a reality. Such a currency would be less susceptible to the wild fluctuations of the dollar, providing much-needed stability to the global economy. It would give developing nations a powerful tool to protect themselves from the vagaries of the U.S. financial system. This is not just about creating a new currency, it is about redefining the rules of the game. The BRICS are challenging the very notion of a global reserve currency, a concept that has underpinned the U.S.'s economic and geopolitical dominance for decades. They are advocating for a multipolar world, a world where power is more evenly distributed, where no single nation holds all the cards. The implications are far-reaching. A successful de-dollarization effort could weaken the U.S.'s ability to impose sanctions, to dictate global financial policy, to exert its influence on the world stage. It could herald a new era of multipolarity, where regional powers play a more significant role in shaping the global order. The transition will not be easy. The road to a de-dollarized world is fraught with challenges. The U.S. will not relinquish its economic hegemony without a fight. We can expect to see pushback, attempts to undermine the BRICS efforts, perhaps even attempts to sabotage their new institutions. The stakes are simply too high. The world holds its breath. The tension is palpable. The battle lines are drawn. On one side, the established order, the U.S. and its allies, clinging to the familiar comforts of dollar dominance. On the other, the rising powers, the BRICS nations, leading the charge for a more just and equitable global financial system. The outcome of this struggle will shape the 21st century and beyond. Will the U.S. maintain its grip on the global financial system, or will the BRICS succeed in ushering in a new era of multipolarity? The world watches and waits, poised on the precipice of a new world order. One thing is certain, the age of the unipolar world is coming to an end. The future is yet to be written, but one thing is clear, the BRICS nations will be key authors of the next chapter.